Ngày xuân nâng chén ta chúc nơi nơi, mừng anh nông phu vui lúa thơm hơi. Người thương ra lời tức, người công nhân ấm no, thoát ly đời gian lao nghèo khó. Nhấp chén gầy với chúc người người vui. Muôn lòng son xuyên duyên người.
Rót thêm tràn đầy chén quan gian, chúc người binh sĩ lên đàng. Chiến đấu công thành, sang cuộc đời lành, mừng người vì nước quên thân mình.
Kìa nơi xa xa có bà mẹ già, từ lâu mong con mắt vương lệ nhòa. Chúc bà một sớm quê hương, bước con về hòa nỗi yêu thương. Hát khúc hoan ca thắm tươi đời lính. Chúc mẹ hiền dưng u tình, dịu hân hoan mừng đôi uyên ương, xây tổ ấm trên cành yêu đương. Nào cạn ly mừng người nghệ sĩ, tiếng thì ca nét chấm pha tô nên đời mới. Bạn hỡi vang lên lời ước thiêng liêng, chúc non sông hòa bình hòa bình. Ngày bóng sương thôi tuôn rơi, ngày ấy quê hương yên vui, đời anh về trong chén tình đầy vơi. Nhớ cao ly này, hãy chúc ngày mai sáng trời tự do. Nước non thanh bình, muôn người hạnh phúc tràn hòa.
New Year. Let's give it a big shout out. Thank you so much for being here. We are expecting a full house, and so just to let you know, I love that we have our young families here. So down here, anyone can sit. We probably will have about 500 people by the time it really gets going. So, and you're trying to tell me something. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be celebrating our communities, celebrating our Southeastern Asian culture. The Lunar New Year is the most celebrated holiday of the Southeast Asians. Just like Americans celebrate Christmas, in Vietnam we actually take a whole week off and remember our ancestors, remember our families. This is a great time for spring cleaning and then just being together. So this is the perfect way to celebrate, to be with you tonight. Tonight we have a full show, 2 hours of back-to-back performers. And here's what I'd like to say about our performing up here. You will see a variety of performers, singers, you'll see dancers, gymnasts, maybe acrobats, drummers, and it's kind of hard being up here. So we're gonna practice getting the crowd going, okay? So if you see someone do an incredible, hit a really high note and it's beautiful, let's put it, you get hands together and show me how you're gonna clap. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, now let me hear you do a little bit more. So let's say someone sticks a landing, double vault, and then boom, and then how are you gonna clap for me? Yes, that's it. And I'm hearing some woo woo. So let me, on this one here, let me hear a woo woo. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, hit it. Yes. Now the that you cheer for the performers, the more we are going to work hard and give you the best show ever. Tonight, I am one of the MCs, Tani, but I also have two other MCs because it is such a star-rated, loaded evening. So I would like to introduce Ashley and Van, who will also MC with us. And then, would you like to say a few words? Chúc mừng năm mới, by the way, that's Happy New Year.
Hello everyone, my name is Beaverton. I'm one of the person who helped to organize this event this year. And we are originally Vietnamese pilot in Vietnam War. Okay, and our family put this event together because they want to honor all the Vietnamese veteran family as well. Xin kính chào toàn thể quý vị. Chúng tôi là những người phi công của quân lực Việt Nam Cộng Hòa cùng với các chiến hữu thủy quân, quân lục chiến và các quân chủng bạn có mặt hôm nay để giúp ban tổ chức cũng như gia đình Home Center ở đây để tổ chức một buổi Tết Bính Ngọ cùng với quý vị. Một lần nữa chúng tôi thành thật cảm ơn sự hiện diện thật đông đủ của quý vị ngày hôm nay. Thành thật cảm ơn, và trước khi bắt đầu chương trình okay, yeah. This is another MC to help us. Okay.
Hello everyone, thank you, Japan. I'm Ashley. I'll be helping MC tonight as well, and I am so excited to help with that celebration tonight. I wanted to introduce Elise Hotan. She is our event coordinator, and she has a few words to say tonight.
Hello everyone. I just want to say just a few words. Today's event is made possible thanks to the sponsorship of the City of Beaverton, the partnership of Tualatin Hills Park and Recreation District, and the contribution of artistic forms and talents of over 100 performing artists in and around your neighborhood. Needless to say, they have practiced long and hard, sometimes a good part of their lifetime, to bring you these few minutes of their best performance today. I would like to also thank the staff of Tualatin Hills Park and Recreation District for working with me, bearing with me over the past few months leading to today. Namely, Karen, Rita, Lisa, Dylan, and many more. Last but not least, I would like to thank my supporting husband, Tom, and my friends, the Music and Friends group of veterans and families, including Queen on the keyboard, an amazing keyboard musician, for supporting my crazy endeavors over the years. And we're talking about some 40 years. So have a happy new year of the horse, and chúc mừng năm mới.
First of all, we're gonna do two different songs to celebrate our Vietnamese New Year, and then this our performing group. Okay, please give a big hand for all the ladies and all the gentlemen over here.
Ngày xuân nâng trên ca chúc nơi nơi, mừng anh nông phu vui lúa thơm hơi. càn ly mừng người nghệ sĩ tiếng tình ca đã trong phát tô trên đời mới. Đàn hỡi vang lên lời ước thiêng liêng, chúc non sông hòa bình hòa bình. Nghèo máu hương đôi tôi hãy quê hương ấy vui, nơi anh về trong Tết Bính vơi.
nhớ cao ly này,
Anh chúc ngày mai sáng trời tự do, nước non thanh bình, muôn người hạnh phúc tràn hòa.
ước mơ hạnh phúc nơi nơi, hương thanh bình dân vơi vơi.
for the year of the horse. So we wanted to take this time now as the next performers are setting up to tell you a little bit about our culture, our Vietnamese culture, and we're going to start out with what we are wearing. So Ashley and I are wearing our traditional ao dai, and so very beautiful. And so the ao dai is made of pants, and then they are high slit, and it's kind of bivalved, I guess. and so, yes, that's the biologist in me. And then the colors represent the red and the gold. Do you want to talk to us about the significance of the colors?
Tani. Yeah, so red and gold is a very common color combination for the new year. Red symbolizing happiness and energy and prosperity. The gold also wealth and prosperity and happiness. So those two colors are very commonly seen in the new year.
And then so when we grew up, the ao dai is a very formal attire. And we were always told not to dance or wiggle very much because normally it's made out of silk and very form-fitting. It goes up to the neck. It has a bit of a restrictive feel. But Ashley and I thought, okay, well maybe we can get kind of stretchy material. And so we did. So our ao dai is specially made so that we can move for you tonight. You guys want to see us move tonight? Maybe? Yeah. So maybe a little bit later on. Our next performers, I'm so excited. And by the way, this Tet celebration, this is our third year doing this for you. Always free, always welcoming everyone in the community. Our next performers are well known to our Tet celebration. They are the taiko drummers. Look at them, look so ready. The taiko drummers were founded in 1994, and since that inception, they have been performing all over Oregon in assemblies, different festivals, different galas, lots of different schools, hundreds of performances. They do workshops and team building at the Buddhist temple. Remind me, which Buddhist temple? The Oregon Buddhist temple. So you can go take a team building workshop. Wouldn't that be fun? Can you imagine you and your colleagues with a band? Yeah, okay. Well, I think that sounds great. So are you guys ready? All right, you guys, this next performers, we are bringing you live the taiko drummers. Give it up for the taiko drummers. Woo! you so much. That was artistic. I love the sound. It made me want to move. And I love the choreography there. So you guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much. All right. Ooh, my goodness. We have doubled in size. My goodness. Okay. I'm going to move over here. All right. So chúc mừng năm mới. This is the year of the horse. 2026. The lunar calendar is here. We are so excited to continue on the show. Our next up is really important to us. This is the Lac Hong Vietnamese Language School is coming up next. And they are a language school right in Portland. They teach Vietnamese, reading, writing, all of it for anyone interested. They have classes at the PCC Rock Creek location. Now, in terms of the importance of language to our culture, that is so important because you will notice that not only in the language you understand what the country prioritizes. So Ashley and I came to the United States when I was 8, and so my Vietnamese is just like a pretty basic. And I did remember going to Vietnamese school on Saturdays. Ashley and I were, I think, in first grade together. We tried to, I was 22, by the way. Oh yeah, I was 22. I went to first grade Vietnamese school. I didn't do so great. So please continue to practice your cultural language, your heritage language. That is so important. Raise your hand. Who knows how to speak Vietnamese here? Raise your hand. Yes. Come on. Yes. Great. Awesome. Who knows how to speak another language here aside from English? Beautiful. I think it is such a great melting pot to hear different languages and different tongues, and so we are very excited for the Lac Hong School Language School. Would you like to say a couple things about the school or language? Turn to your neighbor and say hello to a new friend and introduce yourself and just say something fun about yourself to your neighbor. That's right.
Con lấy cái chạc giữa ở trong đó là con gắn ở đây.
Because we are all community. That's perfect. All right, you guys can sit on down. Did you meet someone new? I hope you did. The sense is that we are trying to create an environment where everyone is welcomed and celebrated. People of different colors, gender, ages. It's all our beautiful global community. So that is great. All right. So next up, we have the Lac Hong Language School. And today they're going to be performing a couple different songs for us. And to help introduce the songs, we have An Van who will go over the songs for us.
once again, this is the Gracie Techniques Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Beaverton, and they have classes for children and adults. Again, they're a proud member of the Pedro Sawyer Jiu-Jitsu worldwide organization, and they're connected directly to the founder of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The Jiu-Jitsu black belts have been training together for 23 years, and they believe in exercising integrity, honor, and perseverance. They hope this demonstration inspires interest in Jiu-Jitsu. So one more time, let's give it for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
法自強，做好漢，做個好漢子，每天要自強，熱血男子，熱星紅日光。
light shines behind the garden bright. Marigolds bloom to welcome spring in sight. Horse year comes with joyful cheer. Homes filled with love this time of year. Cherry buds blush along the way. Warm love's fragrance brings good fortune sway. Brilliant horse makes success appear. Smooth as sailing far and near. New year gathers loved ones tight. Marigolds glow with love's pure light. Gold horse brings peace so bright. Talented souls unite in love's delight. New year shines fate so bright. Young and old dance forward in delight. Wish wealth and luck to every door. People sing spring songs forevermore. Happy New Year makes fruits abound. Horses leap ahead with joyful sound. New Year gathers loved ones tight. Marigolds glow with love's pure light. Horse year brings peace so bright. Happy New Year shines filled so bright. That was written by Beaverton-Oregon. So let's give a round of applause for his New Year poem. Okay. All right, so next we have the lucky envelopes part. So we're gonna have kids from ages of 1 to 3 line up here. 1 to 3 years old, kids, line up here. Get ready for your lucky envelopes. Oh, 2 lines, okay.
Good evening. Now is the time to distribute money. I am the King of Heaven. I will give all the little boys and girls money, lucky money. So line up, please.
Everybody can go.
So again, kids from 1 under 3 years old,
Oh,
3 or
I
under,
remember.
line up and get your lucky envelopes.
Hey, young.
And just a reminder, after this lucky envelopes, we have a short break. And then at 6:45, we're going to have some dancing lessons and then live band performance by Mekong River Band. So stick around. stretch out, walk around. There's a fundraising table over there on the left. Information booth is on the left if you want more information from the businesses and organizations that you see tonight. And then at 6:45, we have music and live dancing. We have a cha-cha dance lesson with Tani and Gino at 6:45. And then live music from the Mekong River Band, multicultural band at 7, so stick around.
One night I love you.
Other dancers may be on the floor. Here with my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When this way I go weak, I can hear the sound of violins. People, you take me, make this realize only you know how. Swing it cool, swing it out. All the dancers may be on the floor. Here in my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we swing out forward, yeah, I can feel the sound of violins. Love people, giving me, make us realize only you know how. Swing it cool, swing it down. River, flash away, dance away, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean has the flow, hold me close.